I got some pro wrestling to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are talking about the Women's United States Championship. I'm gonna be 100% honest, I'm worried. I'm very worried to see what they're gonna do with the entire division and everything pertaining to this title. Now, my first question is there gonna be a Women's Intercontinental Championship? That is pretty much set in stone, let's be honest. One thing I will say is the Women's US title is going to be, the tournament apparently for it is going to include Raw and SmackDown women. They kind of have to. The SmackDown women's division is not nearly as large as people think it is. So including some Raw talent is very smart. So, and that fact gets me thinking, is this title going to be exclusive to SmackDown? It makes sense on why it would be, which is why I wish it wasn't the women's US title. I wish it was the women's European title, women's TV title. That would have been amazing. That would have been great, because that tells you that it's not going to be set on one specific show. The fact that they named it the women's US title, it automatically makes people think there's going to be a women's Intercontinental Championship on. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. I feel like if it was just one title, the women's TV title, and it was defended between all three brands, including NXT, why not? Well, NXT probably wouldn't need it because they have the Women's North American Championship. So it could have been just Raw and SmackDown, the women's TV title. And it was just the champion could go to Raw and SmackDown and defend in each spot. That would have been amazing. That would have been cool with me. I'm sure a lot of other people would have liked that idea as well. But instead, they went the route where there's probably going to be two women's titles, and I think that is overkill. Now, I know, the men have 1,000 million trillion titles. The difference between the men's division and the women's division is there's a lot more men in the division than women. I don't think that two mid-card titles is the answer. They could definitely make it work, especially with the talent they have down in NXT that they can use at any moment. Just me personally, I wish it was just one title. That way, it was just a lot more options for feuds. So now we're gonna get into who's gonna win. My number one choice is my girl, Mia Yim. She has been on a freaking roll. Every time she's been on television, it has been nothing but great stuff coming out of her if they got more than 3 minutes for their match. If she's gone over 3 minutes, she's been amazing. Mia, in my opinion, is the shoe-in for the first ever holder of the women's US title. A lot of people have been bringing up Candice LeRae. I would not mind her as well. Candice LeRae is I feel like she might actually be the one to win, because there's been a lot of Candice LeRae TV time. I'm not complaining, she's great, but earlier on this year, before she won the Speed title, she wasn't on TV at all. So yeah, that could be a reason why she's been on TV a lot more. Maybe they already have it set in stone that she's going to be the winner. She's currently the Speed champion as well. So, I mean, they could, but like I said, my pick is Michin. A lot of people also say Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green is a great choice because just like Michin, whenever she's on TV, even if it's less than 3 minutes, if it's a backstage segment, Chelsea Green has been killing it. She's been absolutely amazing since she came back. It took me a while to warm up to her. People were hyping her up. I didn't really get the hype at the time, but now I understand. Chelsea Green is a phenomenal act, and I would not mind if she won as well. People are bringing up Piper Niven. I don't think Piper Niven, between that tag team, I don't think she's the one to get the title in the spot right now. In the future, maybe. She definitely can wrestle good enough to get the title, but as of right now, I'm believing Chelsea Green winning that title more than her. There's also Naomi. I think Naomi has a good chance to beat Nia Jax for the women's title. People aren't talking about that, but I think she has a pretty solid chance in actually winning the women's championship on SmackDown. So I don't think Naomi's gonna win this, especially if she's getting a title match so quick. It would be really weird for her to lose and then automatically turn around and get this title. It's like a second place trophy. It's like, come on, no. People are also talking about Jade and Bianca. No, they're tag team champions right now. I wouldn't mind them holding another title, but just using your brain, it wouldn't really make sense unless they were getting the titles off of them and they were going to feud over this title. That would be cool, but I don't think they're going that direction. People are also saying Bayley or Charlotte Flair. Now, the thing with them, they're established. They would automatically give this title credibility. but I don't think that this is the time and place to do that, honestly. I think that if you're gonna crown somebody, it should be someone who's never had the opportunity, who's never won a title in WWE. Somebody who worked their butt off recently. And that's Michin, man, honestly. Every time Michin is in the ring or doing anything, she makes the most out of her TV time. Even the backstage brawl she had with Nia Jax, hilarious, by the way. She made the most of it and she shined, bro. And I'm sick of seeing these people get on TV and shine and not getting paid for it. I mean, they're getting paid for it, but you know what I mean. Not getting their title, not getting their moment. It's time for Michin to hold gold on her waist. A lot of people have been saying Tiffany Stratton, horrible idea. Tiffany Stratton should not be the first Women's United States champion. If Naomi doesn't win next week, I feel like if Naomi does win next week, I feel like Tiffany Stratton's gonna cash in. She's going for the WWE Women's Championship. You don't cash in on this title. It makes no sense. This is not an established prize yet. This is not something that someone on the level of Tiffany Stratton should be striving for if she has the briefcase to get the main championship. If she's looking at anybody else, it's Liv Morgan. Right now, it's Nia Jax and Liv Morgan who she's looking at right now. Not a title who doesn't even have a champion. So there's that. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Are you worried as well? I feel like that this is gonna be a big determination on if Triple H is doing a great job with the women's division. If he has 2 sets or 2 titles additionally on these shows, I feel like it's gonna put him on fraud watch, man. I'm just saying, the right people need to win in these titles need to be in a prominent spot, not getting 3 minutes, because come on, that's pathetic. They need to have more matches for these women that go more than 3 minutes. Look at my GOAT Shawn Michaels, with 4 women's matches announced for NXT this week. Legend, absolute legend. If this was Shawn Michaels' title, I wouldn't have a freaking problem. But unfortunately, it's on the main roster and we know how that goes. So we'll see how it works. It doesn't really work as well in AEW. I hate to bring AEW up because then it sparks tribalism. That's not what this channel is about. AEW has the TBS title. Honestly, I mean, Mercedes is holding it, so automatically it's thumbs up for that. But in terms of TV time and interest and storylines, it hasn't been grabbing me, even with Mercedes as champion. Right now, they're doing the whole Chris Statlander thing. Is what it is. She's probably gonna beat her. But if they even attempt to do what AEW is doing, at least giving them prominent TV time, we could be in business, man. We could be in business. But let me know what you guys think. Will there be a women's intercontinental champion? Do y'all think that this US title is actually gonna switch between brands? Do y'all think they're gonna actually just make 2 titles? Which is what I'm assuming they're gonna do. Because why would they name it US title if they're not gonna name the other one Intercontinental title? It should have been the women's TV title. Oh, come on. What are you doing, Triple H? This was an easy alley to do something incredible for the women. An easy alley. Now it's gonna be very difficult because the SmackDown women's division is frail. It's very freaking frail. There's some good people over there, but a lot of them are in tag teams. So I hate to be Mr. Fearmonger, but it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. If you want to check out my gaming channel, it will be in the description down below. Also, if you want to watch this video right here, it talks about how the NXT women's division is cooking, but the men's division is kind of lacking. So if you're interested in that video, click it right here, and I'll catch you on the next one.